parents, families, friends, guests, distinguished members of the faculty, staff, and all others who are joining us today. I'm delighted to welcome you to this happy occasion, and I thank you for being here to bear witness to this important moment in the lives of our students. With your permission, I would like to address my remarks directly to our graduates. Graduates, congratulations. Today, we celebrate your accomplishment. We know that the fact of your graduating is not an accident, and we honor that accomplishment, the choices and the sacrifices which helped you to get here today. Now, as we all know, graduation ceremonies tend to follow certain set patterns, and that includes what gets said at these ceremonies. And sometimes I worry because I think in our desire to send you off full of enthusiasm and excitement, we say things to you that really don't make any sense. So one of the most common graduation utterances is something like, "You are in charge now, so go out there and change the world." And of course, it's a statement that usually triggers wild, enthusiastic applause. But I'd like to unpack those words for just a second. So let's start with the first part. You are in charge now. Why does that bother me? Oh, I know. Because you aren't. That's not how life works, my friends. No matter how far you go, you're never really in charge, at least not on your own. The second part of that statement, change the world, that just feels like an awful lot of pressure to me. Now, actually, I think you will change the world, each and every one of you, but you probably need a little bit more time to get to know yourselves, clarify your values, figure out what you're really good at and what you really care about. Because the point is, changing the world responsibly requires that level of deep self-knowledge. So another common graduation trope has to do with success. And it usually goes like this, that your success will be the result of your talent and your skill and your knowledge and your hard work and your perseverance. Well, that's true, but it leaves out a very, very important point, which is really, your success will be because of someone else. Your opportunities will come to you because someone recognizes your ability, because someone sees who you are, and because someone chooses to open a door for you. So, given that fact, this is a really good time for you to examine your people skills. Now, since graduation is a moment when we like to reflect on next steps, I'm going to stand here and give you Dr. Kim's simple rules for success. These are behaviors which I truly believe will help you get ahead, and I have 7 of them today. And by the way, for any of you who are concerned that I may stand here and talk forever, there is a pattern in this talk that will help you get through. So just keep the numbers in mind. 7, 5, 3, and then done, okay? All right, so here are the 7 rules. Number 1, 3 of the most important words in the English language. Be on time. Okay? Why those words are so important for you to take seriously. In the professional world, if you show up late, you don't exist. That's the first reason. The second reason is a little bit more complicated. When you show up late, or let me say it a different way, when you are not on time, what you are really saying is that your time is more valuable than everyone else's time. That is an attitude of disrespect, and I don't think success can be built on that particular attitude. So keep it in mind. Number 1, be on time. Number 2, do what you say you are going to do. Do not overpromise. It's very simple. If you can't do it, just say so. Because the problem is, once you get tagged as being unreliable, you're done. Okay. 3, reach out to other people. 3 small steps. When you meet someone that you don't know, step forward towards that person. Talk to someone every day that you don't know and you don't really have a reason to talk to. And constantly look for people who are wiser, better, and more experienced than you, and pull them into your life as your mentors and your teachers. Okay, number 4, listen at least as much as you talk. Now, I understand at this stage of your life, you are under a lot of pressure to promote yourselves and to explain your work, and that's important. But be careful about talking about yourself too much. The key rule here is let others figure out how great you are, okay? 5, have compassion for others and try not to be too quick to judge. It's a very good daily practice to try to imagine what it's like to be in that other person's shoes. 6, live every day with a sense of gratitude. For me, complaining, whining, and self-pity are really inexcusable. So I would offer that you might want to take a little time every day to reflect on how blessed you actually are. Then 7, let's see, we're going to do this. Take full responsibility for your actions, your choices, and the consequences. People who make excuses are lame, and many of you have heard me say this. People who blame others are losers. So, the real rule in number 7 is step up, people. Okay, now, I want you to know that I think that each and every one of you is remarkable. Some of you may be thinking, whatever, he doesn't even know me. But you see, in a way, I do. I've been there, and I have walked at least some of the same paths as you. I know about the struggles, I understand the doubt, the fear, and the need that drives you. I have experienced extreme highs and the extreme lows, and I know what the isolation feels like. That feeling that you start to wonder if anyone out there cares about what you care about, or if the day will ever come that someone really sees what you can do. I know how hard it is to keep going on. But you did not give up. That's what got you here today. Starting is always easy. It's finishing that counts, particularly finishing well, which is what you are proving this morning. Okay, so that's 7. Now we're to 5. Because, you know, standing here at a podium with a captive audience is just irresistible to use some advice. All right? So here are my 5 pieces. Dr. Kim's 5 pieces of advice for Saturday morning. All right. 1. Never give up on your pursuit of excellence. Do not accept or build on anything less. And if you're searching for a really helpful definition of the word excellence, I'd like to share one that was given to me by a student back in my days when I was a dean. He said this to me: excellence is unimpeachable craft wedded to the relentless pursuit of one's unique voice. Let me say it again. Unimpeachable craft wedded to the relentless pursuit of one's unique voice. Please keep that in mind. Number 2, be anything you want to be, just don't be casual about it. The world does not need more casual, uninvolved people. 3, please try to avoid the following 3 traps, which will be in front of you with almost every step you take in the professional world. First, cynicism. Why should I care? It doesn't make any difference anyway. That's like what I call cowardice. Coolness. You know, why should I care? It's good enough. That's what I call laziness. Arrogance. I'm better than everyone else and I deserve to be treated specially. I have to say, that's what I call stupid. Okay, 4, aim high. I believe we get what we ask for, just often not how we imagine, when we want it, or how we envision it. In the asking and in the dreaming, we define our world, so you better go for it. And 5, believe in yourselves. I know you may get hurt. I know you may experience disappointment. But I also know that you will rise above those challenges because you are Columbia College Chicago students, and I believe in you. So, to each of you, now we have 3. I have 3 charges for you. 1, let your light shine. 2, let your voice be heard. And 3, have faith in the goodness and the bounty of this universe, and let your courage surface. Good luck and congratulations.